with my topic, I would like to, we all are crazy about 3G spectrum. But do you know what is 3G spectrum? Are you all aware about this 3G spectrum? Okay, fine. I'll focus on this. 3G spectrum is nothing but it is an advanced feature of the communication that we are going to discuss today. And this 3G spectrum we all are using day to day. We'll see how. Next. The points that we are going to cover in the telecommunications will introduce to this sector. We'll see the economical, social, financial and marketing impact, as well as we are going to see the new trends in this sector. Next. Okay, before starting with telecommunication, where did this sector emerge from? We all know, or rather we all are familiar that birds and messenger, they are the historic communication methods by which the communication was made prior in the historical period. But this particular method, it was not, it was time consuming as well as it was not relevant. So then the need of speedy communication was realized, and then the gramophone was invented, which was then the further advances were taken out, like telegram was invented, then telephones, pagers, mobile, and the 3G spectrum that we all are using today. Next. So we'll just take a quick background how this when this was started. So in 1851, the first experimental electric telegraph line was completed, and it was opened for East India Company's traffic between Calcutta and Diamond Harbour. So in between this 53 years, it has developed a lot. Next. So you can see in year 2002, internet telephony was started. Next. So we'll see the economic impact. All these are the major players. That play an important role in the telecommunication. We can see here there are several service providers. In year 2000, at the quarter end of December 9, we can see the grand total was around 31,099.52 crores, and while in the year March, at the quarter end of March 10, the grand total was 31,153.69 crores. This indicates that there is an average growth of 0.70. Means from December till March, the particular sector it has grown up to 0.17%, which is a drastic change and it is a good change. Next, we'll see the market share. These are all the various market players that contribute in telecommunication. The major part, 28.6, we can see in this diagram that 28.6 it is held by Bharti, which is followed by 18.74%, which is Vodafone, and which is followed by 15.55, that is BSNL. Next, when we see the financial impact, it is clear that Indian telecom sector it contributes around 2.1% GDP of the country, and for this purpose, there is an average revenue per unit. We can see that average revenue per unit of all India for postpaid, prepaid and blended ARPU, it has contributed to grow to such sector. It has helped to contribute to the 2.1% of the GDP. At the same time, we can see the growth of BSNL, MTNL, as well as there is a growth of there is a contribution of the private sectors. Also, in private sectors, they are contributing more to grow this GDP. Next. So, while no doubt we'll talk about the social impact. Technology is that we know. Technology is that it will have its. It is a boon also as well as it is a curse also. So here in this social impact, we are going to study both the things, or we are going to study both the faces of the coin. So telecommunication, it is a steel and a concrete jungle because of all the antennas that are there, which break the pleasant view as well as they detract the authentic historical places also. Even etiquette for the modern age, it is responsible for breaking the etiquettes for the modern age. Rather, we all are familiar. We attend the calls in the lectures as well as we attend the calls in the meeting. What is this? This is what we are break the etiquettes of the modern age. Next is the health issues. Whatever the electromagnetic field is there, that is responsible for various diseases like short-term memory loss, Alzheimer's, etc. When we talk about the safety in numbers, so no doubt drive safely is the main issue. But still, when we drive, when we are inside, we talk continuously on the mobile, which gives an invitation to the accident. So even that is an issue. Social outcast or new freedoms, a thought for digital age. When we try to improve all this particular impact or point, it is clear that we can go for digital age. Next. So thus I can conclude that telecommunication is for all and it is within the reach of all. These are the references that I have referred.